Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? In today's video, I want to teach you how to imprint your mind. How to imprint your mind. What you're going to do by that is control your subconscious. Control your subconscious. What already happens with your mind is that negative thoughts tend to trickle into your current state of reality. Negative thoughts tend to trickle into your current state of reality. So a perfect example of that is if you're working, if you're trying to read, if you're out with family, friends, or on a date, you might have a negative thought that just spills in out of nowhere. I have to pay this bill. I have to do this. Remember when this happened when I was 13 years old? Remember when you get into these situations, anxiety and depression arises? Whatever those thoughts are, they tend to interrupt the current moment. That already happens on autopilot. Our brain already does this. So the reason I'm bringing up this first, and I want to preface this video with that, is that we're going to train our subconscious to do the opposite. The opposite of the negative will be a positive. So these interruptions will be things that you actually want. Your goals, your dreams, your aspirations, that person, that dream family, whatever that particular goal is for you, and specifically you and only you. That's what's going to happen. So when you're in those scenarios, which I mentioned before, those positive things are going to interrupt. And when you're busy doing something, it's going to spill into the current reality, and you're going to be like, all right, that was a great interruption, but I'm kind of busy right now, so let me get back focused. But you're going to laugh, you're going to be excited, you're going to smile, because these interruptions are going to seem weird at first because it's actually something positive and something that you truly want, desire, and admire. That's the difference here. So again, your brain is already doing this thing with the negative thing, so we're going to flip the script and imprint your mind with things that you truly want, desire, and admire. So if you're ready for that, this video is definitely for you. Let's get started. Alright, so now that we have that out of the way, you already know that your brain does this on autopilot with normal things and normalizes the negative. We as human beings were genetically predisposed to thinking of negative scenarios, or more drawn to it. That's why drama, any negativity, violence, all those things get more attention than positivity. If you look at social media, social setting, or maybe even your family, all the negative news or dramatic news is going to get way more clout, attention, or time than anything else. It is sad to think about, but hey, that is the way that we as human beings are designed. It is what it is. But with you being able to be aware and know that, you can flip the script. So before we get started, I want to ask you this question. When you sleep at night and you dream, do you dream in black and white, or do you dream in color? Do you dream in black and white, or do you dream in color? If you know and can identify the difference in which one that you dream in, then this will be way more powerful for you. Or this might be something like a exercise that you have to work on until you get better. It's just like training a muscle. The better that you get at it, the better it's going to be, the more effective the end result will be for you. So if you dream in color, this is going to be much easier. If you dream in black and white, or maybe if you don't know if you dream in color at all, then this is going to be much harder, but eventually you'll get the hang of it. So what I want you to do, we're going to pretend that this is a main menu of a video game. A main menu of a video game. So you're going to imagine that you're on the main menu. And then you're going to imagine that you're clicking on the main menu, you're going through the menu options, and you're going to find a folder which consists of all of your dreams and aspirations and goals. All of your dreams, aspirations, and goals. So when you click through this folder, you're going to find the one that pinpoints your dream home. Find the one that pinpoints your dream home. This could be a white picket fence. This could be a condo on the beach. This could be a penthouse. It's all about you, and specifically what you want. Not what your family wants for you, not what society says that you should have, not what anybody else tells you that would make you happy or should make you happy. It's about what you truly want deep inside of you. That is what we're going to focus on. So again, we're going to treat this as if you close your eyes and you're going to imagine a video game menu. You're going to go through the menu, then you have a subcategory. The subcategory is a list of all of your goals, dreams, and aspirations. You're going to click on the menu that consists of your goal home. Your goal home. Doesn't matter what it is. whatever you want it to be. So from there, once you click that, you're gonna imagine standing in front of that building. You're gonna imagine standing in front of that building. That's step one. While you stand in front of this building, I want you to close your eyes. The rest of this video, I want you to close your eyes and just listen to my voice. This is one of the most powerful yet effective visualization techniques that I've ever done, and I promise that you'll ever do if you haven't. So imagine you're standing in front of your dream home, standing in the driveway, or maybe you're standing in grass and you're barefoot. So I just want you to start with your toes. Your toes are either in the sand, on concrete, maybe it's warm because it's in Florida and it's in the summer, or any other tropical area, or maybe it's in snow, or maybe it's in a wet driveway because you're even further in the north. Wherever it is, it doesn't matter. Just pretend that you're barefoot, just so you could feel the ground that you're in. You're in grass, concrete, sand, wherever you're at. Now I want you to solely visualize that you're looking up. You're looking up and straight towards that home, that building. Again, this could be one home, a single story, a single floor. This could be a 2-story house or a 3-story house. This could be a condo. This could be a 30-floor building. And the place that you want to live in is the penthouse, which is very tall, and it's all the way up at the top, whatever you want it to be. So just take a minute real quick and stand in front of that building. Once you have a crystal clear image of that building, I want you to scan from left to right. Scan from left to right. I want you to pretend that you're looking at all the details. The color of the building, the texture, maybe it's made of brick, maybe it's made of stucco. Maybe it's a beach style front property. Maybe it's all glass and it's a modern style. Maybe it's classic and it's a barn or a farm style building. Maybe it's a European style. Maybe it's Gothic. Really imagine the style, the texture, and the material that it's made out of. So you're scanning from the far left, slowly scanning to the right. As you're scanning to the right, imagine the windows. What shape are the windows? Do you have window panes? Do you have window shades? What shape are those windows? Is there tint on the windows? Do you have window panes? When you scan to the middle of the building or the middle of the house, do you see the front door or do you see a front foyer? Maybe you see a front porch and the front door is about 10 feet behind the front porch. Maybe it's a wraparound porch. Maybe on the front porch you see 2 or 4 columns, white columns, brick columns. Then I want you to scan above the front door. So whatever shape the front door is, I want you to scan right above it. Is there a window that brings in the natural light into the foyer or into the front office? Or maybe it's the living room, whatever it is in your building. Or maybe it's the lobby of the building. Maybe you live all the way up in the penthouse and you're looking at the front part of the building that you live in. Take a moment to get those details. All right, now scan to the right. You're gonna get more windows, the information of the texture and the colors. Okay, so now I want you to stay where you're standing and go back to the original image. The original image, you're just gonna see all of it. You're not particularly standing too far away from it, and you're not staring at one particular part. You're staring at it as a whole. I want you to pretend that in this very moment, this picture is gonna turn black and white. This picture is gonna turn black and white while I snap my fingers. Now you see it black and white. Really use your imagination. Imagine what you see. If you dream in black and white, this is very easy for you. If you dream in color, this might be a challenge for you to turn it into black and white. Either way, the reason that we're doing this is because the more variations, that we force our brain to think of, the particular thing that we want, our subconscious will store all that information for future context. So subconsciously, your brain is saying, hey, Jimmy is thinking of this thing. Sarah is thinking of this thing in many variations. This might be important, so let's store this information in the back till further notice. That's what's gonna happen. All right, so from here, I want you to change it back into color. Ready? Now that the picture is in color, I want you to slowly make this picture brighter. Slowly make it brighter. All the colors are becoming more vivid. Everything is getting brighter. Slowly make it brighter. If it's a red brick house, the red is getting brighter. If it's white stucco, the white is getting brighter. If it's a beach style home, everything is getting brighter. If you're standing in the grass in the front yard and you see the bushes and you see the hedges or the palm trees, all those plants, all that landscaping is getting brighter and brighter. As everything is brightening up, I want you to imagine that everything is coming closer to you. You're not moving towards it, but it's slowly coming towards you. Just like that. Now, I want you to imagine it goes back into its original setting. Go back into its original setting. So from here, we're going to turn it black and white again. Now turn it back into color. Now I want you to imagine the top of the building or the top of the home. If it's a house, visualize what the material of the roof is made of. Maybe you have red brick shingles. Maybe you have black shingles. Maybe you have no shingles and it's the classic Cuban style. Maybe you have a European style. Whatever it is, just imagine the top of the building. The clearer that you get on the visual of the top of the building, I want you to scan from left to right. Scan from left to right. As you're scanning on top of the roof of the building, I want you to imagine if there's any windows at the top of the building, whether they're way on top and it's a window facing the sky, or maybe it's facing the front of the building and it's just one of those sky windows that shines in to give light to a foyer, to a living room, or maybe a bedroom and office. So take your time scanning the top of the roof, the top of the building, any extra windows. There you go. Scan slowly from left to right. Once you get to the middle of the building, imagine again, is there an arched window that overpowers the others? Maybe there's a door upstairs and there's a balcony that heads out to the front of the building. Maybe it's completely closed off. It's all up to you and what you want. Now I want you to slowly scan to the right. Scan to the right of the building or of the home or house. All right, now we're going to do the same thing with the top portion of the building. You're going to turn it black and white as I snap my fingers. Perfect, just like that. Now get that clear image of the black and white home, black and white building, black and white house. Now when I snap my fingers again, you're going to bring it back to color. Perfect. Now make it a little bit brighter. A little more brighter. Come on, you can make it brighter than that. Your eyes should be closed right now, but as you're making it brighter, you should begin to squint. Yes, your eyes are closed, and yes, you should be almost squinting as your eyes are closed because you're making it so bright. I have a ring light shining on me, so I can definitely squint with my eyes closed. There you go. Keep making it brighter. All right, perfect. Now when I snap my fingers, I want you to go back to the original lighting setting. The original lighting setting. Ready? Perfect. All right, now I want you to open your eyes. If you open your eyes, what we did there was imprint your mind. This might seem weird to some of you. It might seem like hoopla, it might seem like some bullshit or some law of attraction, alakazam crap. But I guarantee you that this is a powerful, effective technique, because what it did is it imprinted this information into your subconscious. So when you're busy throughout your day, these things that you thought of regarding your dream home, your dream house, are going to spill into your current reality, and it's going to be a friendly reminder that, hey, this is what you thought about. And you're going to laugh, you're going to smile, you're going to be like, all right, this is great, but I'm kind of busy right now. But you're going to be really excited in that moment, because it's going to feel different, because this already happens with negative things. So the reason I wanted to share this with you is because if you can work on this and treat this like a muscle, train it. You're not going to do this every day. Do not do this every day. I don't want you to force it, especially after a long work day. I don't want you to force it because it's not going to feel right. Do it maybe once or twice a week max, and watch what's going to happen. All right, so once you've tried this several times, as mentioned before, it's just like a muscle. You have to train it to become better at it. So what you're going to do is stand in front of the building. So let's just say that this microphone is the building. You're going to stand in the driveway or in the front yard. You're going to turn it black and white. You're going to turn it color. You're going to pretend it's coming closer to you. You're going to do all those different variations that I mentioned. And from there, eventually you're going to walk up to the front door. You're going to open the front door. You're going to look at the living room, the foyer, whatever is there. You're going to start the same process. And then you're going to scan to the left, do the same thing, scan to the right, upstairs, if you have an upstairs. After you get very hyper aware and very clear and have full clarity of doing this with pictures, you're going to do this with a video walkthrough. So you're going to eventually walk through the whole house, and you're going to stop at each bedroom and do that same thing. Black and white, color, brighter, closer, boom, down the hall, down to the next thing. What will eventually happen is almost indescribable. You're going to have your own variation of this, but what's going to happen is things like this. You're going to be in public. You're going to see a billboard, a license plate, a sticker, or something that relates to your goal. And I'm not just talking about law of attraction, just some basic stuff. Law of attraction is real. Frequencies are real, energy is real, and yes, everything is connected. There are no coincidences. But what's truly going to happen even more is that you're going to get signs and symbols that show you definite proof that you are on the right track to your path. You are on the right track to your path. You're going to get chills. The hair on your arms are going to stand up. You're going to be in line at Publix, at the gas station, at Target. And somebody in the line in front of you or behind you is going to talk about something that relates to your dream house, to your dream condo, to your dream home. And in that moment, you're going to think, what are the odds that he or she is talking about this right now as I'm standing here? What are the odds? Then you're going to walk outside, you're going to be driving, you're going to notice something else. Later on that day, later on that week, you're going to notice something. There's going to be so much that relates to that thing that you're just going to look up and be like, thank you, you're talking to me. God, the universe, Allah, my ancestors, whatever higher energy that you believe in. You're just going to sit there and think, something is up there guiding me and telling me that I'm on the right path. And it's going to feel reaffirming and reassuring. And it's going to remind you that you are on the right path. It is very difficult to understand if you've never experienced it, but that's a variation of what you're going to feel. It's going to feel deeper or lighter for some people. The better that you get at this, the better that this turnout will be for you. And eventually, you'll be able to go back to that menu, as I mentioned, like a video game, and go to another goal or dream. We started with the dream house because the majority of people, they already have a We started with the dream house because a lot of people, they already have a crystal clear vision of where they want to live. White picket fence, 2-story home, condo, penthouse, apartment, suite, top of a hotel, whatever. It's all about what you want. We start with that. Once you get good with that, with the pictures, you're going to go to the video all the way through the home. Once you're very good at that, you're going to go back to the menu, and then you're going to go to your dream vacation or your dream career, and you're going to keep doing those things. When eventually you're going to be able to do at least 3 of your major goals And you're gonna feel such an adrenaline rush. You're gonna feel more alive than ever because you can truly feel, see, and almost touch your dreams, goals, and aspirations, because God, your ancestors, whatever higher energy you believe in, is going to continuously poke you and slap you in the face with endless clues and signs that you are on the right path and to keep doing your thing. That right there, even just me talking about it, is giving me a rush. So I wanted to share this with you because this is one of the most effective things that has worked for me in regards to visualization. It's not just writing things down like, I am great, I deserve richness, I am rich, I am abundant. Yeah, you can write those things, but it's honestly not really going to do much unless you do the work. Again, I haven't mentioned this in the video, but you have to do the work. We're not just saying that we're just gonna hope, wish, and pray and visualize that things are just gonna fall into place and you're gonna win the lottery. No, we're not saying any of that. This is for people that actually want to put the work in, but also believe in a higher power and energy. And if you believe in the quantum realm, or if you ever dove in deep into the quantum realm, I highly suggest it. This is just the beginning of it. If you find this video interesting in this topic, let me know in the comments below. Subscribe to this channel, like this video. I appreciate your time, and I'll be back every single Friday, every single Monday with new videos specifically on various topics that will help you to level up. My name is Derick Johnson. I'm a coach, trainer, life coach, U.S. Army veteran. I'm here to help you level up. I'm going to keep growing. My friends and clients are going to keep growing. My question to you is, what are you going to do? Let's get it.